And I'm just glad that I don't now have to come in and rain on everybody's parade with a rainy forecast. Just the opposite. In fact, the big, I think, takeaway for the forecast here, especially on the front end of the week, is going to be these continued chilly temperatures. But if you want it to go back to warmth again, you got that too. So forecast that, I hope, has something for everybody here. But looking ahead to tomorrow morning, moms and dads getting the kids ready for school, sending them out the door, and you yourself too. Make sure you layer up. Temperatures starting in the upper 40s in the mountains in the morning and around 50 degrees for a lot of us upstate. I think a few upstate spots could even dip briefly into the upper 40s. Then heading home in the afternoon, closer to average and a little bit milder than it was during the day today, but still quite a bit cooler than those 80s we got used to for a few days last week. Mid-60s for most of the kiddos coming home from school tomorrow. Now on satellite and radar, I know we've seen this time and time again over the better part of the last month. High pressure to some degree back in control of our weather. This one a bit like the high pressure system that came by about 2 weeks ago and led to that sharp cool down. Came in behind yesterday's frontal boundary, which is draped just south of us. It's taken all of the shower and minor thunderstorm activity that it had with it and pushed that offshore. Now this high pressure system is, much like its predecessors, just going to hang out for the foreseeable future, keeping our weather increasingly sunny and, yes, increasingly warm again as the week goes on. So here it is on Futuretrack. Clouds, though, for tonight, they're going to stay pretty stubborn since we have quite a bit of moisture in the air still pumping in off of the Atlantic Ocean due to the light northeasterly winds. Overnight hours, just again, stay under that blanket of clouds. Expect it to be generally gray as you step out the door, along with those chilly temps in the morning. But at least have the sunglasses ready to go later in the day. We'll get some sunshine to start breaking out in many mountain spots by about midday, perhaps with a break or two by lunchtime in parts of the upstate. But the rest of that cloud coverage should really start to scale back as we go into the afternoon hours tomorrow. Nice and clear for the most part into tomorrow night, barring a couple of scattered clouds. A few more may briefly fill in as we cool down tomorrow night, but then right back to mostly sunny skies as we look ahead to Tuesday. And that's the day when our temperatures will start a bit more of a warming trend. But again, for the morning tomorrow, upper 40s around Greenville, Spartanburg, 50s for just about everybody else upstate, but low 50s at that, low to mid 40s waking up in western North Carolina tomorrow morning under those mostly cloudy skies. We'll warm up a little better tomorrow, but still not, again, quite as much as we got used to last week. Mid to upper 60s for high temps upstate, low to mid 60s for most folks in the mountains, but at least with some returning sunshine later on in the day. And we just keep warming on up as the week goes on here. 70 on Tuesday, partly cloudy skies. Briefly cloudier on Wednesday, but still warming up all the same, 75 the high. Then Halloween, unseasonably warm, but looking like a great day. Partly cloudy skies expected. Hey, at least with that warm weather, the kids don't have to layer up under their costumes or having to cover up their costume potentially with a jacket. Not going to be a problem as those temps peak in the upper 70s on Halloween, and by trick-or-treat time should be back in the low 70s, if not 60s, so pretty pleasant. And we'll stay on a similar trend through Friday and into next weekend for a chance for a couple of morning showers comes in on Sunday as highs fall back to the low 70s. Don't forget, too, by the way, we fall back. We gain that 1 hour going from Saturday night into Sunday of next week. For the mountains, you got low 60s tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, up to 68 on Tuesday, and then a few days in the 70s Wednesday, Halloween, and into the first couple of days going into the month of November. And make sure you download the Fox Carolina First Alert Weather app. We'll keep you updated on the Halloween forecast all week long, and any changes, any chances for rain, we'll have them right there for you in the app.